rhyme that flies from a church on a breeze, to laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way, to sing through the night like a lark who is learning to play. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once
I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 20 postulates, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again. There's Ermengarde.
Reverend Mother, there is no doubt about Ermengarde. The religious life is no place for the pious.
You mean the pretentiously pious, Sister Berta?
There's Christina, and there's Maria. Well, after last night, I don't think there can be any doubt in the Reverend Mother's mind about Maria.
I gave you permission to leave the abbey for today.
I told you, Sister Berta.
Are they?
Reverend Mother, I've brought Maria. She's waiting.
Sister Sophia, the mistresses of the postulates and the mistresses of the novices do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Seems to be in trouble. But her heart's pure. But is it fit for the novitiate? Exactly what I said. Multitudes breaks her knee, her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has curls in her hair.
I've even heard her singing.
She's always late for chapel,
But her penitence is real.
she's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel
Maria's not a message to heaven.
I'd like to say a word on her behalf.
Then say, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
how do you catch a crowd and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria?
A flippity jibbity
Clown.
Maybe you think to know you like to tell her. Maybe you think she ought to understand.
Make her stay and listen to all you say.
How can you blame her on the side?
When I'm with her, I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am.
Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather.
She's a darling.
She's a demon, she's a lamb.
She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
She can throw a whirling dervish out of world.
She is gentle, she is mild. She's a little, she's a gentle.
She's a headache, she's an angel. She's a How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? Many things you know you'd like to tell her.
stood up about her. Ave. Sit down, Mary. We want to talk to you.
Yes, about last night. Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late, and after you'd been so kind and given me permission to leave.
It wasn't about you being late, Maria.
I must have awakened half the abbey before Sister Margaretta heard me and opened the gates.
Maria, very few of us were asleep. We could only think you had lost your way. You lost tonight on that mountain.
Sister Margaretta, I couldn't be lost on that mountain. That's my mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me here to you.
Oh?
When I was a little girl, I'd come down that mountain, I'd climb up a tree, and I'd look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them singing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. Which brings me to another transgression. I was singing yesterday, and I was singing without your permission.
Maria, it's only here in the Abbey that there's a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me. Sister Margaretta is always reminding me, but too late, after I've already started singing. And the day you're singing at the top of your voice, but it's that kind of song.
I came to the window and you saw me and you stopped.
Yes, and that's been on my mind ever since it happened.
It's been on my mind too. I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child and I can't quite remember. Please?
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dawn lights, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Sisters, we were singing at the top of our voices.
You're right, it's that kind of song.
And singing, it always makes me feel better. Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up in the mountains myself. Maria, despite what you saw over the Abbey wall, you weren't prepared for the way we live, were you?
No, Mother, but I pray and I try.
Tell me, Maria, what's the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Even if it's hard to accept?
Even then.
Sister Margaretta, the Judge Maria rule when she came to us. Is that still in the Roman rule?
Why no, Mother. I'm sure it has been given to the poor. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes. Reverend Mother, why do you ask?
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Leave here? Oh, no, Mother. Mother, please, no.
For a while only, Maria.
No, Mother, please don't send me away. This is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go back out into the world for a time, you will return to us, knowing what we expect, and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect, Mother, and I'll do it. I promise.
Maria.
If it's God's will, where am I to go?
There's a family of 7 children. You like children. You're good with them. They need a governess. Until September.
Until September!
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man and a brave one. He was given the Maria Theresa Medal by the Emperor. It's for heroism in the Adriatic.
Captain in the Navy. Mother, he'll be very strict.
You're not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
This could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I've never done. But here I am facing adventure. Am I so scared? Captain with 7 children. What's so fearsome about that? Must stop all these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I'm seeking the courage I lack, the courage to serve them with reliance, face my mistakes without defiance, show them I'm worthy, and while I'll show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on all their problems, I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test, but I'll make them see I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind. And all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and by me. With each step I am more certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine. They'll have to agree I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Sometimes you see I have confidence in me. It doesn't lie in numbers. It doesn't lie in words. It lies in nights and blissful slumbers. When you wake up, wake up! It's just I leave my heart to you. Oh, it just becomes my I have confidence and confidence. Say I have confidence.
Yes, sir?
Sir? I was calling the housekeepers, and they didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes they don't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone.
And I was watering the garden.
Me too.
Good day, sir. We're happy to have you again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She just said I've had breakfast and walked out.
Why? Did Louisa play her tricks again? Put toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, we have another one coming today, and this one can't walk out.
Oh?
She's from the Nonnberg Abbey, with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. A telephone call. Was it for me?
No, sir. It was for Franz. Before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna. A Frau Schrader. I have the number.
I know the number. Oh, and I shall be back in a month with some guests.
Yes, sir. Do you know how many, sir?
Just two. Herr Detweiler
Herr Detweiler.
and Frau Schrader.
Who wanted me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They have a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatter we're delivering telegrams?
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's being the captain of the ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the bosun always whistled for us.
Well, I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. We could have made a fortune. You'll wait here.
I am Captain Von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, would you mind standing over there? Before you meet the children, you will put on another dress.
Oh, I haven't any other dress. When we enter the abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
And this is what you call a worldly dress.
It belonged to our last postulant. I would have made myself a new dress, but I wasn't given any time. I can make my own clothing.
Good. I'll see you're given material, today if possible. Now you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You'll see how far they progressed in their studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will see that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. The first rule of this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new governess, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signal, you'll step forward and state your name. You, Fräulein, will listen to their signals so you can call them when you want them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Kurt.
Brigida.
Louisa. Marta.
That's Brenner. Now, Fräulein, let's see how well you've listened.
Oh, I won't have to whistle for them, Reverend Captain. What I mean is, I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have been taught to only come when they hear their whistle. Now, when I want you, this is what you'll hear.
You won't have to trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle.
That's nonsense. Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir?
This is my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria.
It's nice to meet you.
Yes, sir? This is the butler in training.
Hello.
How about you go water the garden, Ulysses?
Yes, sir?
This is the executive officer, the housekeeper, your governess Fräulein Maria. Please make sure her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
This is Ursula, who assists the executive officer with the housekeeping. Well, I shall leave you with the children. You are in command.
Oh, pardon me, sir. I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't be needing it, Captain. Well, now that there's just us, would you mind telling me your names again and how old you are? Now you're...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me. We'll just be friends then.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 15. I'm a Poland.
Boy, why, you're almost a man.
I'm Brigida.
You forgot to tell me how old you are. Louisa.
I'm Brigida. She's Louisa. She's 11 years old. I'm 12. And you're smart. And your dress is the ugliest thing I've ever seen.
Brigida, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
If I did think so, I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 14. Almost.
That's a nice age to be. 14. Almost.
I'm Marta, and I'm going to be 8 on Tuesday. And I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. You must be Gretel. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. So, how do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. I like her.
What's in here? Oh, my car. What'd you bring this for?
For when we all sing together.
We don't sing.
Oh, of course you sing. Everybody sings. Now, what songs do you know?
We don't know any songs.
You don't?
No.
Well, I guess I know where to start now. I'm going to teach you how to sing. Let's start at the very beginning. A very good place to start. When you read, you begin with ABC. When you sing, you begin with do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. The first 3 notes just happen to be do, re, mi. Do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. I'll make it easier for you. Listen. Do, a deer, a female deer, re, a drum.
song. Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on. No.
Do, re, mi, fa, so, and so on are only the tools we use to build a song. Once we have these notes in our heads, we can sing a million different tunes.
How?
By mixing them up. Listen. So, do, la, fa, mi, do, re. Now you do it. All together. But it doesn't mean anything, so we put in words, one word for every note. When you know the notes to sing, you can sing almost anything.
You said one word for every note?
Yes, Brigida, I did.
But when you sing anything, simply notes for one word.
Yes, that's right. Well, sometimes we do that. Now, let's put it all together again. Everybody! Good night, Rolf.
Liesel,
Yeah?
you don't have to say goodnight this early just because your father's home.
How did you know my father's home?
Oh, I have a way of knowing things.
You are wonderful.
I'm not. Really.
Yes, you are. I mean, how would you know just 2 days ago that you would be here at just this time tonight with a telegram for Franz?
Every year on this day, he always gets a birthday telegram from his sister.
See? You are wonderful.
Can I come again tomorrow night?
Rolf, you can't be sure you'll have a telegram to deliver here tomorrow night.
I could come here by mistake. It's a telegram for Colonel Schneider. He's here from Berlin. He's staying with the
call a lighter, but no one's supposed to know. Don't you tell your father.
Why not?
Well, your father's pretty Austrian.
We're all Austrian.
Well, some people think we ought to be German. They're pretty mad at those who don't think so. Getting ready to, well, just hope your father doesn't get into any trouble.
Don't worry about Father. He was decorated for bravery.
I know. I don't worry about him. The only one I worry about is his daughter.
Me? Why?
How old are you, Liesl?
16. And what's wrong with that?
You wait, little girl, on an empty stage. For fate to turn the light on. Your life, little girl, is an empty page that man will want to write on. You are 16, going on 17, baby, it's time to think. Better be wary, canny, and careful, baby, you're on the brink. You are 16, going on 17, fellows will fall in line. Eager young lads and ways cats will offer you food and wine. Totally unprepared are you to face a world of men. Timid and shy and scared are you, things beyond your ken. You need someone older and wiser telling you what to do. I am 17, going on 18. I'll take care of you.
It's Sprout Schmidt.
I'm getting ready for bed.
The captain's going to Vienna tomorrow. I have this material he ordered for a new dress for you.
Oh, how nice of him. Even before it's made, this is the prettiest dress I've ever had. I hope the captain likes it, because I want to ask him for more material.
More?
No, not for me. For the children. For play clothes.
The Von Trapp children never play. The captain doesn't like them to get dirty.
Oh, but they're children. They have to climb trees, roll in the grass, think of all the rocks and caves.
The captain says the best exercise is marching. The children will continue to march. I hope you find your room comfortably.
Yes, thank you.
I was sent to tell you that there will be new curtains for the window and the alcove. They will be hung tomorrow.
Oh, but these curtains are very good.
There will be new curtains.
Will the captain be away long?
I don't know. Of course, he has to come home every time he hires a new governess. I sometimes think the children get rid of their governesses just because they miss their father.
Well, he must want to see them too.
Ever since his wife died, they remind him too much of her. Oh, you can put that away. You won't be using it.
Why not?
The captain won't have music here.
He won't have music.
Oh, and he used to love music. There were wonderful evenings. His wife would sing and he would play the violin or the guitar. But now he shut all that out of his life.
So that's why he's the way he is. But not to have music. That's wrong for him and for the children too.
It will work out. The captain may marry again before the summer is over.
That would change everything. They'd have a mother again.
It's going to rain. You'd better close your window.
It will work out.
Dear God, I know now that you have sent me here on a mission. I must help these children to love their new mother and prepare them to win her love so that she will never want them to leave her. And I pray that they become a happy family in thy sight. God bless the captain. God bless Liesel and Friedrich, Louisa, Brigitta, Marta, oh, and little Gretel. Oh, and I forgot that one boy's name. What's his name? Well, God bless what's his name. God bless the Reverend Mother and Sister Margaretta and everyone at Nonberg Abbey. And now, dear God, about Liesel. Help her to know that I'm her friend, and help her to tell me what she's up to.
Are you going to tell on me?
Help me to be understanding so that I may guide her footsteps. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen.
I was out taking a walk, and somebody locked the doors earlier than usual. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so when I saw your window open, you're not going to tell Father, are you?
Liesel, did you climb that trellis to get up here?
That's how we always got into this room to play tricks on the governess. Louisa can climb it with the toad in her hand.
Liesel, were you out walking by yourself? You know, if we washed that dress out tonight, no one would notice it tomorrow. And then this whole thing would be just between you and me. You can put this on. Take your dress in there and put it in the bathtub to soak. Then you can come back out here, sit on the edge of my bed, and we'll have a talk.
I told you earlier I didn't need a governess. Well, maybe I do.
Oh, it's you, Gretel. Are you afraid? Oh, you're not afraid of a little thunderstorm, are you? You just stay right here with me. Where are the others?
They're asleep. They're not scared. Wait for me!
Oh, no? Look. Come on, all of you, up on the bed. Now, all we have to do is wait for the boys.
We won't see them. Boys are brave.
boys aren't frightened too, are you?
Oh no, we just want to make sure you weren't.
Was this your idea, Friedrich?
Oh no, it was Kurt's.
Oh, Kurt. That's the one I forgot. God bless Kurt.
Why does it do that?
Well, the lightning says something to the thunder, and the thunder answers it back.
I wish it would answer so loud.
Maybe if we sing loud enough, we won't be able to hear it anymore.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt in the springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt in the springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Franz, do you tell Herr Detweiler we're having coffee out here?
Yes, sir. Herr Detweiler's on the telephone.
Oh, thank you.
No sign of the children, Franz.
Not yet, sir.
Georg, those mountains, they're magnificent.
Yes. They're not like any other mountains. They're friendly. And look at that green stretch of woods over there. When the wind blows through it, it's like a restless sea.
And that sweet little village.
Oh, that's not a village. That's a town.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to hurt its feelings.
It's fun being with you. You are quite the experience for me.
You're quite the experience for me, too. Somewhere in you, there's a fascinating man. Occasionally, I'll catch a glimpse of him. When I do, he's exciting.
Exciting? Well, I haven't been called exciting before.
I'm beginning to understand you better now that I see you here. You're a little like those mountains, except you keep moving. How could you be away from this place as much as you are?
Maybe I've been looking for a reason to come back here and stay.
Georg, I like you here very much.
Max can't still be on the telephone. I get he's desperate to find singers for the Kongsberg Festival, but You like it here?
Oh, we'd have to spend some time in Vienna. I have Heinrich's estate to look after.
I thought that was a corporation now.
It is, and I'm president.
You, a president of a corporation.
After all, I managed Heinrich's affairs for years before he died.
I couldn't see you behind a desk.
Well, of course. I wear a business suit and smoke a big cigar.
Excuse me, Captain. Your Detweiler would like his coffee.
While he's telephoning.
He just finished.
Sorry it took so long.
Any luck?
How would you like this for the Karlsberg Festival? The finest choral group in Austria, the greatest mixed quartet in all Europe, and the best soprano in the world.
Max, that's something I'd love to hear.
So would I. All I've got up to now is a basso, who isn't even profundo.
Max, you always come up with a good festival concert.
And why? Because my motto is, never start out looking for the people you wind up getting. That's why I've been telephoning Paris, Rome, Stockholm, London.
On Georg's telephone?
How else could I afford it? Why do you think I'm up here?
I hoped it was because you liked me.
Of course I like you. Why shouldn't I like you? You live like a king. You have an excellent wine cellar. I like rich people. I like the way they live. I like the way I live when I'm with them. Speaking as a Georg, is there a cathedral around here?
That's our abbey, the Nonnenberg Abbey.
Do they have a choir?
A beautiful one.
Good. In the next few days, I plan to visit all the towns around here and listen to Sangerbund's choirs, quartets.
You'll be here for meals, won't you?
Oh, yes. You know, it was in a town just about that size, Wattsman, where I discovered the St. Ignatius Boys Choir. In 1930, they won the festival, became very famous, and toured all over the world.
Oh, yes. Whatever became of them?
By the time their voices changed, they were rich enough to live in America. Who lives in that dilapidated castle down there? Rumpelstiltskin?
That's the Elberfield sisters, the oldest family in the valley.
I'd like to meet them. I'd like to meet all your friends. Georg, why don't you throw a dinner for me while I'm here? Nothing very much, just something lavish.
I wouldn't know whom to invite. Today it's hard to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy.
This isn't a good time to make enemies. Let's make some friends.
I can't understand what's keeping the children.
You're not worried about them, are you?
They should have been here to welcome you.
Couldn't have been an intentional slight. Haven't met me yet.
Forgive me. I'll try and find them.
Elsa, have you made up Georg's mind yet? Is he going to marry you?
Oh, yes. But there seems to be something standing in his way.
You don't know what it is?
No.
I do.
What?
It's very simple. It's money.
Money?
Yes. He's rich and you're rich. In all the famous love affairs, the lovers have to struggle. In Garrett Root's way upstairs, the lovers starve and snuggle. Their famous for misfortune, which they seem to have no fear of. While lovers who are very rich and very seldom hear of.
No little shop do you shop with me. We do not flee from the mortgagee. Yeah, we care when you won't have we.
How can love survive?
Your funds and bonds and your unplanned. I have played that the days are young.
Plenty of nothing you haven't got. Hi! Who are you? I have a telegram for Herr Detweiler.
I am Herr Detweiler.
You delivered your telegram. Now get out!
Georg, he's just a boy.
I am an Austrian. I will not be Heil.
Georg, why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Max, it's a good thing you haven't any character. Because if you had, I'm convinced I'd hate you.
You couldn't hate me. I'm too lovable.
Herr Detweiler, while you were gone. Herr Detweiler's called you. It's from...
I'll take it.
Loud was the voice of the lonely girl heard, lay yodel, yodel-doo. Folks in a town was quite romantic, lay yodel, yodel-doo. A girl and goat heard, lay yodel, yodel-doo. Oh, how, oh, Captain, you're home!
Straight line! Get cleaned up. Get back into your uniforms and report back here. At once. Fraulein, where did you get these abominations? Out of a nightmare?
No, out the mold curtains. The curtains that used to hang in my bedroom. There was plenty of wear left in them.
Just a moment. Do you mean to say the people of our neighborhood have seen my children wearing old curtains?
Oh, yes. They become very popular. Everyone smiles at them.
I don't wonder.
They say, there go Captain Von Trapp's children.
My children have always been a credit to my name.
Oh, but Captain, they weren't. They were just unhappy little marching machines.
I do not care to hear from you about my children.
You've got to hear from someone. You're not home long enough to know them.
I said I don't care to hear.
I know you don't, but you've got to. Take Liesel. Liesel isn't a child anymore, and if you keep treating her like one, Captain, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Friedrich. Friedrich's afraid to be himself. He's shy. He's aloof. Friedrich needs you. He needs your confidence.
Don't tell me about my son.
Regina could tell you about him. She could tell you a lot more if you got to know her, because she notices things, and she always tells the truth, especially when you don't want to hear it. Kurt is sensitive. He's easily hurt, and you ignore him. You brush him aside the way you do all of them. I'm not finished yet. Louisa wants to have a good time. You've got to let her have a good time. And Marta, well, I don't know about yet, but someone's got to find out about her. Little Gretel just wants to be loved. Please, Captain, love Gretel. Love all of them. They need you.
Stop! Stop it. You pack your things and return to the Abbey as soon as you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said those things, not in the way I said them.
Once you've gone, there will be... What is that?
Singing.
Who is singing?
Children.
My children. Singing.
I wanted them to sing for Frau Schrader when they met her.
Georg, you must hear.
I
enchanting your children are.
Children, I'd like you to show Frau Schrader the garden.
Yes, show me the garden. I want to see everything and with you too. I don't know any of your names yet, but it doesn't quite matter. I'm sure I won't get them straight for a very long time. I'm Marta.
She's not I'm Marta, she's Louisa.
Right. I don't know my own children.
I've been waiting to know you. I want so much to. After I'm gone.
No. I want you to stay.
I can be of any help.
You've helped already. Brought music back into my home. I have forgotten. To laugh like a brook when it trips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to fly. I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before. My heart will be blessed with the sound of music, and I'll sing once more.
Oh, a dear, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far a long, long way to run.
I came back to congratulate you.
Oh, thank you.
Captain was really moved.
Yes, I think he was pleased. He's asking me to stay on with the children
Oh, you're staying on?
until September.
September?
Then I go back to the Abbey.
The Abbey.
I'm going to be a nun.
Oh, how nice. When you get back to the Abbey, think of us.
I'll pray for you.
No. That's right. Now you must do that to all the guests. Come along, children, the party's started.
Ursula, will you fix my bell? We've never had a party at our house before.
Oh yes, there used to be lots of parties here.
Friedrich and I used to sneak out and watch them from the top of the stairs.
I remember the music.
Once your father brought a gypsy orchestra all the way from Budapest.
They wore red coats.
Go ahead, children, and mind your manners. But don't forget to have fun.
I remember the beautiful music. Everybody laughing.
There was one lady, the most beautiful of all. I think she's here all the time.
Yes, Louisa.
Do we dance while the guests are dancing?
Yes. Remember what Fraulein Maria told us?
Yes.
It's nice to have you here tonight.
Frau Schrader is charming, Georg. I hope she's ill.
Oh no, just a headache. I'm on my way up to get her. We'll meet you on the terrace.
Excellent plan. I hope these people are having a very good time.
Half the people I invited aren't even speaking to the other half.
Maybe they're having a good time not speaking to each other.
Oh, sure.
Frau Schrader asked me to let you know that she will join you in a few minutes.
Thank you. Make sure that she receives this glass of brandy.
I haven't danced with a lady on labor since I was a little girl.
Britt, show me.
No, I haven't danced since...
Come on. You said right hand behind the back.
Yes, that's right. But first the boys row beat.
Yes.
Then they go for a little stroll.
Oh no, Kurt. That's wrong. Let me show you. Well, Kurt, that's the way it's done.
Your face is all red. I guess I'm not very used to dancing.
Well, hello then.
Good evening, Frau Schrader.
I hope you're feeling better, Frau Schrader.
Yes, thank you, Karen.
Uncle Max, we're having a party.
Good. Tell your father it's sure to be a success. I'm here.
Max.
Elsa. Without a doubt, you are the most beautiful corporation president in the entire world.
Thank you, Max.
Max, you're back. And as usual, just in time for dinner.
Okay, Georg. Did you think you could give a gala without me?
Oh dear. Now we have an odd man.
A little odd, but charming.
Liesel, we're gonna have Frau Schmidt sent 2 more places. And I want to see Fräulein Maria.
Yes, Father. 2 places?
We need another woman.
Who, Liesel?
Oh no, she's far too young. I'll ask Maria.
You're not serious.
But of course.
She's a nursemaid.
I don't see her that way.
Well, I don't mind, but you're friends. You can't ask them to dine with Maria.
Why not?
Elsa, tell him why not.
Max, can you change in a hurry?
Yes, Max. We could use you tonight.
Frau Schrader, they're talking about you out there.
Come on, Georg. Dodging these people for an hour.
Have you seen your father?
Good evening, Fräulein Maria.
I heard that while. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, you're going to.
I knew it all along. Frau Schrader didn't have a headache. She just wanted to get out of the party. She was faking.
Brigitte, you shouldn't say things you don't know are true.
But I do know. She just said that she's been dodging these people all night.
That doesn't mean that she didn't have a headache. It's very important that you children like Frau Schrader.
I like her.
I like her all right. Why is it important?
Well, I think she's going to be your new mother.
Father's going to marry Frau Schrader? But he couldn't.
Why couldn't he?
Because he's in love with you.
Now, Brigida, that's just the kind of thing...
Remember the other night we were all sitting on the floor singing the Edelweiss song? You laughed at Father when we finished for forgetting the words. He didn't forget the words. He just stopped singing to look at you. And when he speaks to you, the way his voice sounds, and the way you looked at him just now when you two were dancing, you're in love with him.
One more dance, Gretel, then up to bed. Oh, Maria, you will not be having dinner with the children tonight. You will be having dinner down here with us. Oh yes, it's all arranged. You'll have to hurry. You'll have to change. Oh, and Maria, could you wear that dress you wore the other night while we were singing? It was lovely.
Shall I announce dinner, Captain?
Oh, no, not yet. Children want to say goodnight. Georg, I want the children to say goodnight the way they did last night.
No, Elsa, not here.
Please, the way they did it for me. It was so sweet.
No, Elsa, not in front of strangers.
Please, for me.
Presto changeo!
Max, you're just in time. Children, now.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
And leave this pretty sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu. Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you. So long, farewell, au revoir, Wiedersehen.
I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye.
I'm glad to go. I cannot tell how
Elsa. They're extraordinary.
Fräulein Maria taught them how to do it.
I've been looking all over Austria for something like this, and to think that I find it here.
Wait a minute, Max.
A singing group of 7 children in one family.
Max. Georg didn't even want the children to sing for the guests. I had to persuade him.
Then you have influence. You must talk to him.
Max.
Elsa, this is important to Austria, and it certainly wouldn't do me any harm.
Sister Grace, take her postulate to the robing room. Bless you, my daughter. Ave.
Maria thought Lord has taken her own time.
I waited until she wanted to come to me.
It's strange. She's happy to be here, but unhappy too.
Why did they send her back? Do you know?
She doesn't speak. She hasn't spoken except today.
I shall see her.
Maria?
This must have been a trying experience for you. It was, Reverend Mother. Has it taught you anything?
I've learned that I never want to leave these walls again.
Why did they send you back to us?
They didn't send me back. I left. I left without telling them I was going. Without saying goodbye.
What happened? Why did you do this?
I was frightened.
Frightened?
I was confused. I never felt that way before. I knew I couldn't stay, and I knew that here I would be away from it. That here I would be safe.
Maria, our army is not to be used as an escape. What is it you can't face?
I can't face them again.
Thank you, Sister Margareta. Maria, are you in love with Captain Von Trapp?
I don't know. I don't know.
Tell me about it, my child.
Rita said that I was, and that her father was in love with me. And then there he was. We were looking at each other. I could hardly breathe. Then I knew I couldn't stay.
But do you like him, Maria?
Oh, yes.
Did you let him see how you felt?
If I did, I didn't know that I did. That's what's been torturing me. I was there on God's errand. To have asked for the captain's love on God's errand would have been wrong. I don't know. But I do know this. I'm ready at this very moment to take the vows of poverty, obedience, chastity.
Maria, the love of a man and a woman is holy too. The first time we talked together, you told me you remembered your father and mother before they died. Do you remember? Were they happy?
Yes, Mother. They were very happy.
Maria, you were born of their happiness, of their love, and my child, you have a great capacity to. What you must find out is, how does God want you to spend that love?
I pledged my life to God's service. I pledged my life to God.
My daughter, if you love this man, it does not mean that you love God less. You must find out. You must go back.
Oh, no, Mother. Mother, please don't ask me to do that. Please. Let me stay here.
These walls are not made to shut out problems. You have to face them. You have to find the life you were born to live.
I will find it.
Look for it.
later.
She go back to lonely Gother.
Later, Lou. Soon her mama with the gleaming motor.
Later, later, lecky boo.
What do I for a girl in Gothen?
Later, later, Lou.
Oh, later, later,
Enough. Now, sing seriously. Liesel, give us a key.
Do, mi, so,
That's nice. Very nice. Except, it's no good. Imagine that you're standing on the stage of a big concert hall.
What concert hall, Uncle Matt?
Any concert hall. Maybe Collinsburg Concert Hall. But a concert hall full of people. Now, once more.
do, mi, so,
Gretel, why don't you sing loud?
I've got a sore finger.
There. Now you can sing loud, frontbacks. The night of the party, you all sang so beautifully and with such spirit. Well, let's try again.
do, mi, so,
They wanted to sing for me, the darlings. But they don't sing as well as they used to.
Please, Fräulein Maria.
We do not need Fräulein Maria. You can sing just as well with me.
But I've had experiences with
Max,
choirs.
please. Now, what are we going to sing? Go, a deer, a
Fräulein
feed.
Maria always starts.
We are not to mention Fräulein Maria.
Come on, Max. I feel like a brisk walk.
That's exactly what I mean. Is anyone using the car?
So what are we going to sing?
The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for
No, not that. Luisa. Will you play any of your tricks, any of your jokes on Fräulein Maria?
Only does she like to laugh, Dad.
You didn't put toads in her bed.
No, Father.
Something must have happened for her to leave us without even saying goodbye.
Isn't Fräulein Maria coming back?
No, darling. I don't think so.
But she was the best governess we ever had.
You're not going to have a governess anymore.
Oh, good.
I don't think that's good.
You're going to have a new mother.
A new mother.
Frau Schrader?
Yes, it was all arranged last night. I'm very happy. Well, it's time for your afternoon walk.
When Fräulein Maria wanted to feel better, she used to sing that song, remember? Yes.
All right, let's try it.
raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, and paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things.
Why don't I feel better? Let's keep trying.
Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes,
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
silver white winters that melt into springs.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad.
Maria, I'm so glad you're back.
I'm so happy to see you. I must find your father right away.
I'll
with you.
How's your sore finger?
You remember?
Lisa, are you all right?
Yes, Fräulein. I'm all right.
Any telegrams lately?
No, Fräulein. Now I'll be glad to go to boarding school.
Lisa, you can't use boarding school to escape your problems. You have to face them. Oh, I have so much to talk to you about.
You have some things to tell me too.
You must have a great deal to tell me.
Well, I guess the most important thing is Father's going to be married.
Married?
Frau Schrader.
You sure?
He just told us himself.
We found him.
Lisa.
Louisa, Brigida, boys, Maria will be in the nursery.
You're back.
Captain,
You left without any explanations whatsoever. Without even saying goodbye.
what's wrong with me? Forgive me.
Then are you back to stay?
Only until you can make arrangements for a new governess.
Oh no. You've been missed by the children. I've missed. Everyone has missed you. Well, you shall go with the children now. Maria. New dress?
We have a new postulant. I know him, right, Max? We'll find him an ass.
I'll take your word for it, Elsa.
Gail, settle this for me, Max, will you? Just how far down the mountain does your property go?
Can you make out that stone wall over there? That's the property line.
You see?
I didn't argue about it.
I know. Makes me furious. I like to win without a fight.
Heard that, Wilder. While you were gone, you had a long-distance call from Berlin.
Who could be calling me from Berlin?
They said you would know who it was.
Thank you, Franz. Georg, what were we just talking about?
Max, this isn't your first call from Berlin.
Georg, you know I have no political convictions. Can I help it if other people have?
Let's not stir that up again. The Germans have promised not to invade Austria. Max knows that.
Then why does he bother to answer those calls from Berlin?
Because if they don't keep their promise, I want to have a few friends among them.
Naturally.
Oh, you agree with him too?
Georg, this is the way I look at it. There was a man who was dying. They were giving him the last rites, and they asked him, "Do you renounce the devil and all his works?" The man replied, "At this moment, I prefer not to make any enemies."
Georg, if they should invade us, would you defy them?
Yes!
Do you realize what might happen to you? To your property?
To your children?
To everyone close to you? To Elsa? To me?
What will you do when they come?
What anyone with any sense would do. Just sit tight and wait for it all to blow over.
And you think it will?
One thing is sure. Nothing you can do will make any difference.
Don't look so serious, darling. Take the weight off your shoulders. Relax. You dear, attractive, dewy-eyed idealist. Today you're up to learn to be a realist.
You may be bent on doing deeds of daring do, but up against a shark, what can a herring do?
Be wise, compromise.
Compromise and be wise.
Let them think you're on their side, be non-committal.
I will not bow my head to the men I despise.
Won't have to bow your head, just stoop a little.
Why not learn to put your faith in your alliance, but in obvious and simple fact of science? A crazy planet full of crazy people. So there's something all around the sky, and every time it turns another song, the song another day goes by, and there's no way
where we started from. Another year has run, and there's no place from, no, there's no place from it. Here's one roll around the sun. You're a fool, worry, you're a fool, worry over anything but the goal number one.
That's you.
That's I.
And I.
And me. That all-absorbing character.
The fascinating creature.
That super special feature.
So every star and every whirling planet and every constellation in the sky revolve around the center of the universe, a lovely thing called I.
And there's no way
That's charming. Just as long as I'm living, there'll be nothing else as wonderful as I. Nothing else as wonderful as me. On one thing we agreed. Everyone is important to themselves. But you can't save yourself by giving up. And you can't outwit a lion by sticking your head in
Call for Berlin, sir.
the lion's mouth.
I'll call it back.
You might as well talk to him now, Max.
Go.
Georg, I feel I know what's going to happen here. Can't you see things my way?
Not if you're willing to see things their way.
There's one thing you do better here than we do in your Indiana. Your sunsets. I'm gonna miss them. Captain? Oh, I beg your pardon. Maria! Georg, you didn't tell me Fraulein Maria was back. I'm delighted. Thank you. Captain, children would like to know if they could take a holiday off their lessons tomorrow so that we could go on a picnic.
Yes, I don't mind.
That will make them happy. And may I be permitted to wish you happiness too, Frau Schrader, Captain. The children have told me that you are going to be married. Oh, I'm afraid the children were wrong. Georg, I've got to finish my packing if I'm to get back to Vienna.
If you feel you must. Franz, get the car ready.
I can do that. Auf Wiedersehen, Georg. Bye, Maria. Sorry if I said something I shouldn't have.
You did say the wrong thing. But you said it at the right time.
The children told me you were going to marry Frau Schrader.
We found we just couldn't go the same way. That door was shut.
Sister Margareta always says that when God shuts a door...
I know. He opened the window. Maria, why did you run away to the Abbey? What made you come back?
The Reverend Mother. She said that you have to look for your life.
Often when you find it, you don't realize it.
No.
Not at first. And then one day, one night, all of a sudden it stands right before you.
Yes.
I look at you now and realize this isn't something that's just happened. It's something I knew deep inside me for a long time. You knew too. What is it that told you?
Brigida. She said when we were dancing that night...
Quite right. That was no ordinary dance, was it?
No. I hadn't danced since I was a very little girl. It's quite different when you're grown up, isn't it?
When you were a very little girl, the very little boy ever kissed you.
Uh-huh.
That's quite different too.
Is it? It is different.
Maria, your whole life will be different now. I'll take you anywhere you want to go. Give you anything you wish.
I couldn't wish for anything. All I could wish for is right here. Perhaps I had a wicked childhood. Perhaps I had a miserable youth. But somewhere in my wicked, miserable past, there
Mother Agnes and Brigida.
For you are standing there loving me, whether or not you should.
So somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. Nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever could. So somewhere in my youth
Or childhood,
I must have done something
Maria, is there someone I should go to ask to marry you?
Why don't we ask the children?
Children! Liesel, Friedrich, Gretel, Marta, Brigitte. Look here. The Kongsberg Festival, 1938. Here in the program, the Von Trapp family singers. And here are all your names. Liesel, Friedrich, Kurt, Brigitte, Lisa, Marta, and Gretel.
Why am I always last?
Because you're the youngest.
Liesel, I'm depending on you. Day after tomorrow, you must all be ready at 11 o'clock.
Detweiler, can you help me, please? The goal lighter's here, and he wants to know why we aren't flying the new flag.
Hi.
I tried to explain.
Keep quiet. When is Captain Von Trapp returning?
Who knows? When a man is on his honeymoon.
These are not times for joking. It's been 4 days since the honor shoot. This is the only house in the Providence that is not flying the flag of the Third Reich.
You mean the flag with the black spider on it?
Marta!
Do you permit such remarks in this house? Who are you?
I am Maximilian Detweiler, First Secretary of the Ministry of Education and Culture.
That was of the old regime.
In the old regime, I was third secretary. Now I am first secretary.
Then you order them to fly the flag.
Captain Von Trapp wouldn't. I can take my orders only from Captain Von Trapp.
You will take orders from us. So will the captain. Hi.
Kyle.
Why was he so cross?
Everybody's cross these days.
Is father going to be in trouble?
He doesn't have to be. The thing to do today is to get along with everybody. Now, Liesel, make sure you get all the children on the bus at 11.
Are you sure father's going to be okay with this?
He'll be pleased and proud.
Liesel, do you think so?
Brigitte, don't you trust me?
No.
Well, the bus leaves at 11.
Fräulein Liesel, see what I have here?
That's father's luggage.
Yes, they're back.
Liesel, they have such a lot to tell us. Let's not hurry about telling them anything.
Maria.
Father,
Max!
Oh, Georg, we didn't expect you back until next week.
Max, it's good you're here. There's a lot I need to know.
Children, we missed you so much.
What did you miss most?
We missed all that noise you make in the morning.
The noise you made telling each other to be quiet. We missed climbing up the stairs to say goodnight to you.
We missed hearing you sing together.
We came just in time. We're going to be in the Kongsberg Festival on Friday. Look.
Max, are you responsible for this?
Surprise, Georg. I've just been waiting to talk to you about it.
You can't talk your way out of this one.
Present!
Give me mine! Wait.
Let's open them in the nursery.
I wonder if I have one.
Now, Georg, I had to make a last-minute decision. I was very fortunate to be able to enter them at all. They'll be the talk of the festival. 7 children in one...
Not my family!
The committee heard them. They were enchanted.
Really, Max? What did they say?
You never heard such praise.
Georg, did you hear?
Von Trapp family does not sing in public.
They make people happy.
And for the festival, people come from all over the world.
It's out of the question.
Georg, it's for Austria.
There is no Austria.
But the Anschluss happened peacefully. Let's at least be grateful for that.
Grateful to these swine?
He has to at least pretend to work with these people. I admire the way he feels, but Maria, you must talk to him.
No.
He has to compromise.
No, Max. No.
Maria,
Max.
you must.
I can't ask Georg to be less than what he is.
No, I will talk to him myself. If these children do not sing in the festival, well, it will be a reflection on Austria. And it certainly wouldn't do me any good.
always known you've loved his children. Now I know you love Father, too.
I do. I love him very much.
How can you be so sure?
Well, I don't think first of myself anymore. Instead, I think first of him. I know now how to spend my love.
There's a telegram for the captain.
Rolf, I'd like you to meet my mother. My mother.
Rolf, it's so nice to meet you finally.
I have a telegram from Captain Von Trapp.
You stay here with Lisa. I'll take it to him.
I'm under orders to make sure the captain gets it.
Oh, I'm sure you can trust me to get it to him.
Have my orders.
Silly, they're married.
Oh, Franz, this telegram is to be delivered into the hands of Captain Von Trapp.
Heil.
Heil!
Rolf!
Even Franz.
Yes, even Franz, even me, and everyone in Nonnberg except the great Captain Von Trapp. If he knows what's good for him, he'll come over to the right side.
Rolf, don't talk like that.
If he doesn't, he better get out of the country. There are things that happen today to a man like that. You better get out quick. Cry all you want, but just remember what I said before it's too late. And you remember too.
So, don't cry. How could he turn on Father that way?
Maybe he wasn't threatening their father. Maybe he was only warning him.
Liesel,
What is it, Georg?
I didn't think I'd have to face this decision this soon. Berlin has offered me a commission in their navy.
Well, Georg?
I can't just brush this aside. I admit it'd be exciting to have a ship under me again. What I mean is, it'd be a comfort and a relief to know that you and your children are safe. That also means, please, Maria, help me.
Georg, whatever you decide will be my decision.
Thank you. I know now I cannot do it.
Of course not.
We'll have to get out of Austria right away.
You'll have to leave tonight. Now.
No, not without my family. We can't just pack up and leave. They'll be watching us. We'll have to plan. We'll have to have time.
Here to see you, sir.
Thank you, Franz. They didn't give us time.
And we'll have to make some.
I'll bring him in.
What's happening? Stormtroopers! That's what I was afraid of, Maria!
Max, you stay with Gail. I need the children. Lisa, help me find the children. Quickly! Quickly!
This way, Admiral. We can talk in here. Admiral von Schreiber, may I present Herr Detweiler? Max, you know Herr Zeller. Would you gentlemen care to sit down?
We're here on business. Captain Von Trapp, a telegram was sent to you 3 days ago.
I've just received it. I've been away. I've only been home half an hour.
Captain Von Trapp has just returned from his honeymoon, sir.
Congratulations, Captain.
Thank you, sir.
Your record in the war is very well remembered by us, Captain.
I'm honored to hear you say that, sir.
Let's get to the point, if you don't mind. In our Navy, we hold you in very high regard. Explains why I'm here. Having had no answer to our telegram, the High Command sent me in person.
I'm flattered, Admiral, but I've had no time to consider.
I'm here to present you with your commission.
I'm deeply conscious of the honor, sir.
And your orders are to report immediately to our naval base in Bremerhaven.
Immediately? Oh, I'm afraid that would be impossible for you, Georg.
Admiral, may I present my wife, the Baroness von Trapp, Admiral von Schreiber.
Madam?
What I mean, sir, is that we'll all be singing at the Klotzberg Festival Friday night. See? The Von Trapp Family Singers. Here the program.
It's been arranged by the Ministry of Education and Culture.
Friday night. This is Wednesday. That's only the matter of 2 days. It might be possible. You could arrive at Bremerhaven by Monday. Admiral! Is there a telephone conference?
This way, Admiral. If there's any question, perhaps adding the weight of my voice.
Gives here only the names of the children.
It says the Von Trapp Family Singers. I am head of the Von Trapp family.
Chargeably, Captain Von Trapp. You, singing in a concert.
Herr Zeller, you may believe what you choose.
Doesn't say here what you're going to sing. What are you going to sing?
It is your privilege to come to the concert and hear us.
I'd like to hear you sing now. Sing what you're going to sing at the concert. Sing!
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Lisa, will you give us a do?
Do, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself.
Loud is the voice of the lonely goatherd, lay-a-loo. Folks in the town, there was quite a goatherd, lay-a-lay. Lost and clear, the goatherd's goatherd, lay-a-loo. Oh, oh, lady-a-loo, oh, 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 lady-a-lay. Oh, lady-a-lay, oh, lady-a-lay, oh, lady.
Prince on a bridge of a castle boat turned lady on a lady on a lady who met on a road with low to toe turned lady on a lady on a who.
In the midst of both of her lady who met Ricky Bean, float her
an announcement that concerns you. Ladies and gentlemen, our festival concert has come to its conclusion. Except, of course, we don't know what the conclusion is going to be. Our judges are putting their heads together to arrive at their decision, and while we are waiting, I think that there should be an encore. It seems that this may be the last opportunity the Von Trapp family has to sing together for a long, long time. I have just been informed that Captain Von Trapp leaves immediately after this concert for his new command in the naval forces of the Third Reich. A guard of honor has arrived to escort him directly from this hall to the naval base at Bremerhaven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, once again, the family Von Trapp.
There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery, an absurd little bird is popping out to say coo 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 coo.
Firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you.
So long, farewell, our Peters, and goodbye. I'd hate to go and leave this pretty side.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu, 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 to you and you and you. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. We flit, we float, we flee, we flee, we fly.
So long, farewell, I'll bid you say goodbye. The sun has gone to bed and so must I. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have just received the decision of our distinguished judges. We will start with the third award. For this honor, the judges have named the trio of the Sangerbund of Herwegen. The second award has been given to Fräulein Schweiger, the first soloist of the choir of St. August Church in Murbach. And now, the first prize, the highest musical honor in the Ostmark, goes to the family Von Trapp. The family Von Trapp. Play something.
Only 5 minutes to search. It should be more now.
How many of them are there?
I counted 5 stormtroopers and an officer.
Sister Margareta. We didn't know that we'd be putting the Abbey in this danger.
This is outrageous. The church has always been a sanctuary.
Not with these people. It's the third time they searched.
Look there!
That's why we put you out here in the garden. They always check inside, never outside. Isn't this God's house?
Shh. Yes, darling.
Must all be very, very fun. We'll let you know when they come. After they've gone, can we go home?
No, darling. We have a long drive ahead of us.
Lisa, let's all stay close together.
Cellar! There's no one out here, sir.
All right, come along.
Shh. Thank God.
They've gone.
Reverend Mother, we are sorry we have brought this upon you.
Reverend Mother, we can never thank you.
Once it's safe, we'll start. We parked our car deep in the woods.
The car will do you no good. They left a bar on the road in front of the gate. Then listen to the wireless. All the roads are blocked, and the border has been closed.
I've always seen these mountains as my friends, standing over me, protecting me. Today it seems like they've become my enemy.
Never your enemies. Haven't you read? I will lift up mine eyes onto the hills from whence cometh my help.
Georg, I know that mountain as well as I know this garden, and so do you. Once we're over that mountain, we're in Switzerland.
But the children!
We'll help them.
Father, we can do without help.
You'll have help, for ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you,